Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is Big Girl Diary. Okay, if your name is Prince Andrew or Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, if you could find a rock and kind of go underneath it and never come out, you'd be quite all right with that. I like that instrumental. Man, Andrew, Andy, you messed up. look. When you're the middle child, you are the middle child, and then you happen to be a royal. You are a part of the sovereign family, ruling. Oh man. Oh goodness. Yo, Green. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Okay. You're part of the sovereign, right? And you have power. People below you, like the mundane people, everyday taxpayers, and you're in the parliament, this, that, and the other. You got power over that. But your brother is the sovereign. He runs everything. Everything. Okay. Now, let me go to show you who I'm talking about so that you can look and say, oh man, look how upset he looks. He looks so upset, and can I say constipated? Okay, that's a bit too much. Let me wheel that one back. And it may be true. I don't know. He's under a lot of pressure. But after when he did what he did to Virginia, oh my goodness, I can't remember her last name, but she sued him being having ties with uh, Jeffrey Pedisto and EpiPen. You know who I'm talking about. He brought shame on his mother. So instead of doing what a normal person would do that would take a back step, no, he had to be seen. You see me? You see me? Okay, wait, let me show you again. You see me? You see me? Well, yeah, you've been seen so much that you look rough. You look rough, but after when Queen Elizabeth passed, his behavior got even more toxic. Now, this is where Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan were living, right? They were living here in Frogmore. This property was given to Prince Harry, but his father was like, no, I'm going to give that to, my brother and the two of you and your children. Look, I don't really care about y'all anyway, because you are not my queen consort Camilla. And if you look at Charles's behavior, he didn't give a crap about anybody but himself and that person that he married, right? His second marriage. Okay. All right. Before you say that is Queen Camilla. No, Queen Consort Camilla. Okay. I don't care what she calls herself. Queen Elizabeth said, no. You're not queen. You are the consort. And Princess Anne reminded her at the coordination. I'm like, ouch. Okay. But back to Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew. Yeah, he wanted someplace bigger. And he had to have it because he's entitled to it. I'm entitled to it. Yo, King Charlie, check this out, Charlie. I want that. You need to give it to me because I say so, because I am mommy's favorite. Yes, I'm mommy's favorite and you're not. Ha ha. I could imagine the conversations that were going on. So he wanted the royal palace. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted, Kensington. Yeah, I'm going to live there, and if you don't like it, too bad, because that is where I belong. And yeah, I did Fergie wrong, and I want to do something right about her for her, and I want to, do something better for my children. So you're going to do this. And he had the whole family in an uproar. I mean, separating people. And the person who capitalized on that was Queen Consort Camilla. She had to throw her shade in there to get back at her sister-in-law, Princess Anne. And it didn't even matter to Queen Consort Camilla that she broke up her Princess Anne's first marriage. Yeah, she did. I mean, the triflingness has no bounds. Oh, she is the worst side piece that, okay, I'm going to leave that alone. Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew. Yes, big fight. Everybody fighting. So this is what King Charles decided on. Now, if it were me, and he ought to be lucky that I'm not in a royal family, because this is what he would have got. Yes, that would have been his home. And I would have had an outhouse right next to it, all the way down the pathway, like 10 miles down yonder. Yes, near the swamp. Put some alligators there. Just for scenery, okay? But that's not what King Charles did. That's not what he did. He said, okay, I'm cutting your allowance. Yes. Yo, Andrew, look, New York accent. Andrew, Andy, check this out, Andy. I'm cutting your allowance. You're allowed to get a job. Get one. Go to Walmart, wave, shake people's hands. That's a skill, marketable skill. Shake people's hands. Okay, Andrew, do it. Oh my goodness. I didn't drink my coffee. I didn't finish it all. Okay. So he cuts his allowance, cut it all off. 1.3 million a year. Man, Andrew, you are a fool. You're a fool. You just had to mess everything up for your family. It wasn't bad enough that you have brought the embarrassment of being a part of EpiPen's transatlantic flying people all over the place, car traffic, H-car traffic, whatever you want to call it. You were a part of that. Now, the fact that you brought that level of shame. Now, I'm not saying that the royal family hasn't had scandals and all types of stuff. Look, a couple of 100 years before that, I mean, the peasants overthrew everything. They were throwing hay, pitchforks, burning stuff up. Okay, that happened. But you would think that he learned some history. Apparently he didn't. Maybe he might be a little above it, but he might be a little above it. But, I would say this. And I have to say, your ass is delusional. Most definitely. Okay. Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, the illusion runs deep, real deep. So that's not what he wanted. So Charles was like, okay. King Charles said, okay, look. As Nelly said, it's getting hot in here. It is hot. And this is what he gave him. Did I bring it up? This is the living quarters, what he gave him. And I was like, oh, snap. Fergie is going to be beyond upset. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Fergie's going to be beyond upset. All the stuff you have done, that's not what I want the show. No. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm over here messing stuff up. I do apologize. Okay, I'm looking at something different. Yeah, check this out. Okay, now he cuts his allowance, right? And he puts him in a rundown $30 million Royal Lodge. Now, um, our idea, let me make myself so you can see me. Okay, our idea, the average person that pays taxes all over the world has an idea of what a lodge looks like. Normally, those of us might have maybe one, two, maybe three-bedroom lodge. No, but these people, they have several tens, maybe 10, 20, 30 rooms is small for like four people. Okay. All right. But he gets a $30 million rundown Royal Lodge. And the fact that it's run down is a huge problem because it's worth $30 million. It should have been kept up. But according to them, this lodge, that is equivalent to this. It's equivalent to a rundown shack, maybe 20 people in one room. I don't know, but it may seem small and cramped up. And the fact that Prince Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew, had a problem with living in this cottage. This is a cottage, 19-room cottage that was beneath him. I already showed you what he wanted. He wanted that. I mean, it's ridiculous, but that was his goal. Well, back to the article. This is what he's getting. That's what he's getting. It's a run down cottage and took his allowance away. You cannot make this up. And in fact, this is King Charles telling people about his choice. He's like, okay, my brother, he is a dweeb, and I'm so sick and tired of him and his petulant ways. He's a child. So I'm going to put him in the cottage or the lodge. He is kind of run down. He'll get over it. He will. And he could stop screaming like a little child and throwing fits. And he may stop with his crying ways. He may get understanding. He may learn a little bit of something. And oh my goodness. He may learn a little bit of something. I think not. The man is in his late 60s. If he hasn't learned it in his 20s, 30s, 40s, nor 50s, if he hasn't learned it in that period, he's never going to learn it. But what are your thoughts? King Charles cut Andrew's allowance. He gets $0. So you're going to see him out there doing speaking engagements, shaking hands, actually being nice to people. And I'm very sure that he is going to lose that look, and actually smile and be decent. Who knows? But on that note, like, subscribe. Please do that. Everything counts. Every like counts. And if you're mad at me and you don't like what I say, dislike it, subscribe, and then tell me why you don't like it so we can have an engagement. We might be able, your mind, and you might be able to change my mind about Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew. I don't know. But on that note,